Alright, okay. In this video, I'll be doing the self-analysis and of my own performance in two individual sports. So the two individual sports that I've done was squash and golf. So the first one will be squash. I'll be looking at my strengths, weaknesses, and my areas for improvement. So first of all, I've done a Butler and Hardy wheel, which you can see on the left-hand side of the page. In this, it shows all my strengths and weaknesses throughout the session that we've done at Pangsanger Golf Complex. So as we can see, one of my strengths is my foot placement. I felt that looking back at the videos that I had a strong foot placement when it came to my forehand. This meant I got enough power through and I could ultimately win the shot. This is because mainly got my left foot forward, which meant I could lean my body weight through my hips into the direction of the wall and the ball, which meant I got the power through and got the desired shot in which I wanted in the direction I wanted it to go. Also next here I've got one of my other strengths was my concentration. I felt that as I went through the point and the rally, my concentration levels were at what I thought were at my optimum. So that again meant that was able to focus on what shot I wanted to play, how I wanted to play it, and where I wanted the ball to go. And yeah, and that was my what I felt my strengths were in squash. But looking back at the videos, I can see that I had a fair few weaknesses, and also the Butler Hardy will show that I had a few weaknesses. One of them was peaking under pressure. So as I said, as the rally went on, I felt that my peaking under pressure as it went on, I got progressively worse. Like my shots were getting sloppy, and I wasn't actually performing the way I wanted to. So a way for me to do that would be through training programs, such as PST training programs, to make me put me into some pressure situations and seeing how well I could cope and upping it each week. Another weakness would be my backhand. This is because I was not getting the right body positions. So my body position was quite open. So in terms of my shoulders were out open facing the court when they should have been a bit more closed off. And I should have kept my eye on the ball at all time, keeping a steady look on it, so I know where it was going, where it was going to be, and all that. But obviously in the videos, you can see that my body position was open. I wasn't focusing, and that meant that the ball was either going high, low, and therefore missing the point, missing getting the point. So from this, ways for me to improve on my weaknesses would be if I could play again, but do drills that would help me focus on my weaknesses. So one of my weaknesses was backhand. So there, all I could do is just have a drill where I have someone with me who's hitting the constant backhand shots. So I could keep practicing like repetition, get the muscle memory going. So I knew when it comes to a game, I can smack that backhand all day, every day, win points, easy peasy. And as I said, another one would be peaking under pressure, which would be through PST training programs, so I knew what to do in pressure situations, and kind of like relaxation, because I felt like I was getting quite tense during the games. So through that, I could just be relaxing and keeping calm in my head. The reason why I do all of this is just simply because I can simply win the point and win the game, because there's no point in taking part in the squash if you're not wanting to win or take part. So I'd do all of these programs and everything to make sure that I start to develop as a player, and maybe even if I say I wanted to do a job such as a PE teacher, I could then pass on experience through these programs and training drills and whatnot to the kids, so they know how well, what they can and can't do to be well. So yeah, that was the self-analysis for squash.